This is Maths Demystified. Today we shall be looking at parallel lines and their angles. These lines that you see are the parallel lines. These are the parallel lines. And the straight line that cuts the parallel lines is called a transversal line. Now, I want to start by explaining what vertically opposite angles are. Vertically opposite angles. So, these are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Down here, these are also vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Some people call it X angles because it looks like X. X angles. So we can say that the vertically opposite angles are A equals C, B equals D, and E equals G, F equals H. So vertically opposite angles are equal to themselves. Now, let me explain what alternate angles are. There are two types of alternate angles. We have alternate interior angles and we also have alternate exterior angles. Most people are familiar with the alternate interior angles, but are not familiar with the alternate exterior angles. Now, I'll just show you. This and this are alternate. This and these are also alternate. But you will discover that these are my parallel lines and these ones are inside the parallel lines. So these are alternate interior angles because they are inside the parallel lines. See how they cross. Similarly too, if I go outside the parallel lines, A will be equal to G and B will be equal to H. That simply means that the alternate interior angles are D equals F, C equals E, then alternate exterior angles A equals G, B equals H. In summary, they are all called alternate angles. Now to corresponding angles. Let's view corresponding angles like this. Imagine that you have a knife to cut this place. If you do, and you take this center and pin it to this center, you discover that angle A and E will be together, B and F will be together, D and H will be together, C and G will be together. Those angles that are together are equal to themselves. And you can also look at it like this, that this angle is upper left, this upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right. So A is equal to E, B is equal to F, D is equal to H, and C is equal to G, and they are corresponding. There is one other feature of the angles within the parallel lines that I want to show us, and that is called consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. When two parallel lines are crossed by a transversal, when they are crossed by a transversal, the pair of angles on one side of the transversal, but inside the parallel lines, that is, this pair and this pair, inside the parallel lines are called consecutive interior angles. That's consecutive meaning they follow themselves, and they are inside. Consecutive interior angles, angles that are inside that follow themselves. So those angles, when you add them together, will give you 180. That means C and F are consecutive interior angles, which means that C plus F is equal to 180 degrees. Similarly, D and E are also consecutive interior angles, which simply means that D plus E equals 180 degrees. Now, let's look at this example. In this example, we are asked to find x, this angle x. So see, we have two parallel lines, and we are expected to have only one transversal, or this one being a transversal. But here now you saw that we have two transversal already, this one and this one, because a transversal is not supposed to bend. So you have one transversal, we have another transversal. So what do we do in this case? You come to this place and draw a straight line so that this will be a transversal, this one too will be another transversal, this will be a transversal, this will be another transversal. And when we draw a straight line here, you remember that I told you that there is what we call consecutive interior angles. So if I draw a transversal here, there will be an angle up here which will be added to this to give me 180 degrees. There will be another angle down here which will be added to this to give me 180 degrees. So I will now sum up those angles to get my x. So let's do it. So I'm going to draw a line here. So this line will now be parallel to the other two parallel lines. So I want to call the angle up here A, and I want to call the angle down here B. So consecutive interior angles, meaning that A plus 120 should give me 180, B plus 145 should give me 180. Then I will add A and B together to get X. And that's the solution. Thank you for viewing my channel, and please do not forget to click like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get more information on any other topic. Thank you and God bless.